Live on the road. Niggas feeling froggy. I give them the toad. Peace to the family. Peace to the family. Peace to you and yours. Good evening. Reporting live and direct. Brother Red Pill. Alright. On this very humid and hot summer day, you know, we do have to give praise to the power of the sun, you know, the Father, who comes around every now and then, right? The Father comes home for 3 months out of the year. And when he's home, it's hot. When the Father is home, things start to burn up. When Daddy is home, you know, the streets is hot. So it's summertime. The Father, who is the Son, is home. And the streets is hot. The tweets is hot. The sheets is hot. You know what I'm talking about? It's just a hot. It's a hot summer. I don't know if it's a hot girl summer. Even the hot girl summer is getting hot. How about that? What's good, Inestro? Peace to the God. Before we even begin, I just want to say, this is my commercial. Matter of fact, let me go and pull up the flyer. All right.
Night is dark, day is light. I say good morning, then I say good night. Day and night, my only options in the game of life. Play the dice, you lose them both if you don't pay the price. Night is black and day is white, kind of racial right. Sundial, it's made of ice like a glacier might. Calibrated the way I like, count to 24-hour hands. Rotated twice, day of change tonight. Mother Nature and Father Time had a baby and they named it Christ. They only son, I hope they raise him right. Daughter too, her name is Luna, but they gain a life when sun is down. You see her rising to her greatest height. Feel like E.T. on his flying, levitating bike. You see my shadow on the moon, cause I was thinking fly.
Yes. Make sure y'all go and stream that album. Cambada just dropped LSD. I'm looking for this flyer.
All I got is 24 hours. Live and die 24 hours. When it's really age, but the same day looping in a phase of just 24 hours. If your neighbor does more with the same 24, gotta ask yourself what is your power? Are you living for the struggle or honor? Should've make a nigga summon four fathers. I'm just thankful that my mother brought by.
Yeah. I'm looking for this flyer for this lecture in Atlanta. When the last time y'all been to a lecture? Huh? When the last time y'all been to a lecture? The lecture is coming up in the A. Shout out to all of my AT aliens, my KT aliens. Well, first, on Thursday, we got this coming up. This is a live stream. This is an online class. This is going to be filled with information that you need to know about for the conscious industry. Anybody that's industrious, anybody that's trying to create an income stream for themselves, anybody that's tapping into that real bag, meaning that you're getting paid off of your skill set, right? Meaning that you're being paid off of your skill set, meaning that you're eating off of your skill set, meaning that you tapped into your talents, and your talents are taking you places that your job probably couldn't take you. Maybe when you detach yourself from the control of the rabbis, right, and the real estate agents, you could see what sovereignty really supposed to be like. You know what I'm talking about? Because Marcus Garvey said to be self-determined. Red Pill did not say it. I followed his advice, right? I'm only a living example of the advice that the master teacher put forward, right? I'm edifying his advice, the philosophies and opinions of Marcus Garvey. He said, get it how you live it. He said, go out there and do for self. So what I'm providing the community, and I did it in 2017. This is a lecture that I did. I did the first one in 2017 in Detroit, right? At the STEAMS conference. And it was a success. You know what I'm talking about? It was beautiful. And from there, I created the Facts Initiative. So now in 2020, I'm bringing this class to the family. This is going to be a class, but it's going to continue as more classes, you know, throughout the year and whatnot, because it's a lot of information. And to be honest with you, I'm really going to be focusing on entrepreneurship, infopreneurship, serial entrepreneurship, you know, all of the things, the initiatives like Facts, you know, the real meat and potatoes, the solution-based information. I'm going to focus on that. I have not really gave a lot of my attention to that. The same way that I haven't even given attention to the music, right? The same way that I haven't given attention to the music. Did anybody see the interview with Nick Cannon and the rabbi? I personally did not watch the interview. I didn't see the interview. I've been listening to what people said about it. You know, when I get around to it, I will give it my time, and I'll listen to it. You know, who saw it, and based off of what you saw, what was it like? What was it like? Because I was looking for the fire emojis. I was looking for, you know, I listen to the posts sometimes of the people, and I wasn't seeing people like, yo, he went in, he made great points. You know what I'm saying? Nick is back on the team. I heard a lot of people nigga-splaining. Oh, thank you about that verse on 24 hours. Yeah, shout out to Cambada for giving me the opportunity to shine my light. You know what I'm talking about? And to add on to that classic. Because he put out that's a classic right there. That album is a certified classic. It's called LSD. My thing is this, because I don't feel like the community has acclimated themselves to support the music as of yet. Not like that. Not the way that millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of people support, everything else. Right? So my thing is this. We can't talk about, why we don't have this, why we don't got that, and why we don't got these music festivals, or like I said, conscious industry. Why we don't have millionaires in this industry, in this network where people got millions of followers, right? Why is it that they don't have millionaires? I'm talking about people, not just 1 million, because that's chump change. I'm talking about multi-millionaires, because they exist within a culture where multi-millions exist. So whenever conscious MCs drop their project, I'm talking about God MCs. It's a difference between what Kambada is doing, and it's a difference of what you see going on in the industry. Like what we consider backpack rappers, this is not backpack rap. This is not backpack rap. This has nothing to do with backpack rap. This is not boom bap rap. This is not conscious hip hop. You feel me? That era and that sound is completely different. The same way when the drillers came, and the same way when Atlanta took over, they're like, this is different. They gave it new names and new genres and whatnot. This is God hop. When you listen to Cyrock, when you listen to Narubi Selah, when you listen to Black Dot album, when you listen to AA, when you listen to the Twin album, Scorpion King, that's not boom bap. That's not underground. That's none of that stuff. So we don't even champion our artists in this community. Yeah, we got people who purchase and people know the lyrics. And yeah, there are supporters, but there are so many people who could be doing so much more. We don't even have DJs from the DJ pools that are committed to us. We don't even have program directors that are committed to us. We don't even have blogs. We don't even have things like Rolling Stone and Pitchfork. We don't even have music blogs committed to us. We don't have reaction videos committed to us. We don't got none of that. And niggas is like, on Vlad TV and other places running behind Brockhampton and stupid shit like that all day. And when I'm on Shade Room, when I'm in the pig pens, you find a lot of our people up in there dick riding and bandwagoning fire emojis on mumble rap. So where the hell are the people at? Because the artists are doing their part. The artists are showing up, putting up classics. Holy Ghost 1, Holy Ghost 2, Twin album, Dog Food, Batman Mafia. This is AA, and that's Brother Rich. Holy Ghost, because I got to say these things because niggas is like, what's that? So the art aspect of this community, it sucks. It's in the fucking toilet. Niggas should be ashamed of themselves. And to be honest with you, the artist, it's not on the shoulders of the artist. When they say pull up, people don't pull up. They don't pull up. When they say stream it, they don't stream it. When they say buy it, they not buying it. I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that. So y'all don't champion your artists. It's almost like y'all ashamed. It's almost like y'all don't believe in the what you got. It's almost like y'all don't really feel the vibe. Because let a nigga get signed to a slave contract. Niggas is gonna be having all of the talk. Oh my goodness, what did they do? They signed. Oh, they about to sacrifice them. You're going to hear all of the Illuminati talk, all the weirdos who be sitting around, being weird all day. They're going to get activated because, they don't got nothing to talk about unless it's about somebody else. They'll get activated. Oh, my goodness. These guys are being Illuminati. Let one of our people get snatched up by the small hats or the Weinstein or the Bergs in them. People are going to have a conniption and a tit fit But then they're going to low-key add value to these people like, you know what? Now I could promote them. Now I could talk about them. Now I could say them. I'm going to say their name by dogging them, but at least I'll say their name. Shit like that. Weird shit in this community. I've seen it. I've sat back and watched for years like an owl I perched on a branch. So for people who just showed up, you can't tell me about what's going on because I've been here. I turned the lights on, swept the fucking floor, mopped that bitch, put the chairs up, and got this shit ready for the millions upon multitudes that's up in this bitch right now. You cannot tell me anything at the end of the day. And if I don't know, I got an elder or a master teacher. I got master teachers that know who the fuck I am. You got niggas out here and you'll ask the master teacher, yo, what you think about that person? And they be like, who the fuck is that? Yo, bro, stop asking me to explain about Dog Days of Summer while I'm building, bro. While I'm building. Like, if you got something to do, come back later. This is not fucking push button. This is not order a fucking, you know what I mean? Like, bro, this is not takeout. This is not Uber Eats, my nigga. You on the fucking chat making orders. That's not how this works. So, this is the dichotomy of what's going on right now. The whole industry is fugazi. Every single artist, bar about 3 of them, right, are mad fake, mad fugazi, right? They birds. They scared of the people who own their masters, who are literally their masters. Instead of facing them, they out here trying to kill themselves. You understand? These niggas won't put up a fight. Let my back go up against the wall. Do you know what I'm wired differently. Let somebody have my name and my likeness and they not trying to let me breathe. You think I'm gonna hurt myself? What kind of sense does that make? That's not cloth. That's not warrior. They lied to us. That's not gangster. That's not thuggish. That's not goonie, goo-goo. It's none of that. It's fugazi. If you cannot see, right? Look, the rappers didn't even come out against BLM. And all of the proof of who they were was given to everybody. We all learned at the same time. Well, I didn't learn at the same time because I was trying to teach y'all this in 2013. 14 and 15, I've been on that. You never will find anything on the internet, on Beyonce's Twitter, anywhere that I was running behind BLM and telling you niggas that Black Lives had mattered. I said Black Magic matters. And then Panic got that. You understand? I said Black Magic matters all the way in 2017, but that's my guy. You know what I'm talking about? And great minds think alike. So they didn't even come out and say that's bullshit. These people is against us. That's COINTELPRO on steroids. You understand? That's an operation. Are you serious? You niggas try to pull up and do something in that jurisdiction and see what happens. Where's your buildings at? Where's your hospitals at? Where's your safe spaces at? Where's the Black Lives Matter Airbnb? Could we get a fucking Airbnb with some Black Lives Matter material in it? Could we get some Black Lives Matter bed sheets, my niggas? Could we get a fucking curtain with a fist on it? You don't even have an Airbnb. You know what I'm talking about? And nobody cares about that. You don't got Black Lives Matter Uber. You don't got Black Lives Matter. And they've been getting big bags since 13, bro. This is a 7-year run. You niggas the people, I'm not talking to you directly. Don't take it personal. It's the Dog Days of Summer, goddammit. Do not take it personal. This is not against you. But you got people, right, who they turn a blind eye. It's cognitive dissonance. Niggas is acting like these people just popped up. Like, yo, Black Lives Matter. I'm like, bro, you said that shit in 2014 and then went back to sleep. Woke up, went back to sleep. Woke up, went back to sleep. Woke up, and now you here with your morning breath trying to tell me about BLM. What are you talking about? And then niggas is acting like they just found out that they out here finessing. What are you talking about? Stop it. I'm not falling for that. You niggas supposed to been had that lesson. Why are we not moving forward? We keep going into this TikTok loop. Niggas is putting themselves in a fucking loop. This shit is like Groundhog Day. Yeah, Pop Smoke told you, welcome to the party. You niggas come to the party. You hit the bar. You drinking all of this truth. You go home and then you act like you wasn't in the fucking party. I saw you in election 2015 when they was talking about this. I saw you when Phil Valentine was breaking down all kind of shit. The niggas is like, oh my goodness, I can't believe the children are being trafficked. He was on that case since 2017, hard body, to the point where he almost lost his reputation. Are you serious? So people are willfully ignorant in these fucking streets. We have been dumbed down through these apps. We've been dumbed down through media. We've been dumbed down because social media has been dumbed down. We've been dumbed down in this community because niggas are dummies. You understand? The fucking peanut gallery. And they dumbed you down. If anybody was to tap into videos on YouTube in 06, 07, 08, 09, this shit is a farce. What we going? Look at old Bobby tapes. Look at old Phil. So you know that we're digressing. People are, oh, we lit. Oh, niggas are smart. No, they're not. You know what I'm talking about? No, they're not. Stop. Niggas is out here swagger jacking and they taking clips from the OGs. Nigga, they smoking roaches on you niggas. That's what they're doing. They're rolling up roaches and smoking them. And y'all like, oh, they lit. They mad smart. No, they're not. No, they're not. There's no original thoughts like that. People like the progressives, Derek Grace, video game, robots, board games, mastering internet marketing, shit like that. Not being scared to pull out the blicky when the whole world had Second Amendments right. I almost forgot black people could own guns. That's how scared I was to have a blicky. I thought everybody had a record. You know what I'm talking about? I did not know. I thought we all were restricted from having the blicky. Come to find out, the majority of these people don't got no skirmishes on their fucking, they don't have no stains on their jacket. They could have been had the blickies. They could have been coming out. I'm going to states and dudes is like, it's open carry. I'm like, well, where the fuck is it then? What are you talking? Open where? Why isn't it on your hip? It's open carry? Nigga, carry it. Like, are you serious? You niggas can carry weapons? I'm from New York. That's not the culture out here. We carry it like a pencil. We wear it like a belt. But it's not in the open. It's not open carry. You can't walk around like Yosemite Sam. But you could do that in Texas. You could do that in Detroit. I did not know these things. You could do that in North Carolina. I'm like, damn, bro. I would have been demonstrating. I thought the black codes was still in effect. I didn't know. So my whole thing is the rappers have not shown any loyalty and nobody is checking them on that. Charlemagne the God dissed Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, and all of the thought leaders did not come against him, especially the ones that were on the Breakfast Club. It's crickets on those sides. Nobody is publicly denouncing any of the people who are openly trading on us. They like, nah, that nigga's cool. I'm like, wait a minute. This would never have happened back in the days, bro. This shit is mind-boggling. So where's the loyalty? You can't be like, oh, no, I was busy. No, this is cold red going on. Somebody who ran with the cloth and has positioned himself above every single person that he invited to sit down with him, has openly traded on one of the master teachers. You don't get to choose what master teacher. Nigga, the whole pantheon, once they got elected as master teachers, and when they ascended, and when you ascend, you're more than a master teacher. You're part of the ring of power. You're an ancestor. You are sacred. That woman stood up. That warrior goddess stood up. And she had her life threatened multiple times. And they was trying to take her bag. All of these excuses that people are trying to let fly. They did all of that to Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. They poisoned Dr. Delbert Blair's wife and killed her. And then they poisoned him. Farrakhan told you that they poisoned him. And there's a list of teachers who I'm suspecting that these people had their hands in. I'm like, hold on. What's sacred to this community? Where am I? What's going on? Because I'm ready to leave this. I'm ready to pack my bags and never say anything to that nigga again, bro. And then treat this shit like I'm at war with everybody. That's where I'm at right now. I'm ready to really get off of this shit and leave these niggas and everybody else where the fuck they at. Because this world that these niggas is trying to live comfortably in, it's not a world that I could live in. It's not a world that I could function in. I don't come from this world. I come from a world where we keep it 10 toes down. Everything is on site with everything that's not about us. It's us against everyone. That's where I come from. This is not... we didn't start out like that. When we started out, when the master teachers handed us the baton, they didn't say this is for everybody. They didn't say that this was for everybody. I'm in a dangerous place right now. I'm in op territory. Niggas have crossed over into op territory. If this was a video game, if this was Fortnite, my nigga, the motherfucking circle will be getting smaller on me. Chill pill, you motivate. Fam, I'm not your motivation teacher. That's not my role, bro. That's not what I'm here. That's not my purpose. I gave you niggas a whole decade of my life, and I really got nothing for it to keep it 100 with you. I got 0.00001 point%. I'll show you niggas the receipt. So stop with that. Yo, chill, son. Nah, it's not. No, it doesn't work like that. This is not Uber Eats, my nigga. I'm not for order, my nigga. I'm not here to dance for nobody. I'm not here for no fucking likes. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. I'm trying to have niggas not notice me. How about that? I'm trying to be incognito. I don't like that. Niggas pulling up on me. Yo, Red. I'm like, Red who? What's going on? You know what I'm talking about? What's popping? How are you, brother? All right. Salute. Okay. All right. Let's take a picture. Salute. I love it. Let me not act like I don't love that. I love seeing my people because I love my people. You understand? And you see me and I don't see you. So when I see you, it's always love. Let me be clear. It's always love. But the mentality of everywhere that you go, people are always like, yo, I don't like that. I don't come from that too much. I've always been sort of famous, but this is different. This is different. A nigga woke me up on a train, fam. Real talk. I was on the train sleeping. A nigga sat next to me and woke me up, bro. Yo, are you red pill? Oh my goodness. Are you serious, bro? On the fucking train while I'm sleeping? I'm in fucking Amenta, my nigga. You're waking me up to ask me if I'm red. Who the fuck else would it be? You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, who else looks like this? Yeah, I'm red pill. How you doing? I be eating. People pointing. Yo, that's not sexy. I don't aspire to that. That's not something that I want to do. Real talk. The streets is different. If this was the 90s, yeah, the streets just different now. Like, what we need is our own community. So you don't think that I'm ranting against the people. I want to be around my own people. I want to be around people who we have vetted. I want to be around people that's really real about this thing, because it's nothing against, you could wake a brother up, but have something interesting to share. You know what I'm talking about? If you gonna wake me up, it should be about some business, not to take a picture, bro. Not to take a picture and ask me where's Sarnetta and shit like that. I'm not here for that, bro. Ask fucking Siri next time. Don't ask me, niggas be wanting to know everything about everybody else. What the fuck do I look like? You know what I'm talking about? Like, what do I look like to you? Am I Alexa? If you don't see me with somebody, don't ask me about them. If they not right there, bruh, I don't know. Yo, where's Blue? I know, how the fuck should I know? I'm right here with you, bro. What's going on? He's obviously not here. Do you have something for him? Do you have some bread that you want to give him? Do you want to do some business with the God? Or you just want to know his location? Because that's how Pop Smoke got lined up. You know the meme where homie is like this? I'm not giving out people's locations. We're at war, fam. I don't know who the fuck anybody is anymore. We're at war. They got white people in Bed-Stuy walking around with Black Lives Matter t-shirt. I just walked past the fucking trap. Niggas is out there trapping with BLM t-shirts on. We're at war. I don't know who everyone is anymore. This shit has been, the whole shit has been infiltrated. So this is my thing. If we not talking about community and we can't talk about it no more. Niggas done talk so much, niggas' teeth is falling out. We don't have to talk about community no more. If we're not making a move to create community, it's enough people, like I said, the numbers are justifiable. It's enough people to make something happen. I mean, come on. So if we're not really real about getting our own town or going to an island somewhere, I ain't talking about Epstein Island. If we ain't talking about relocating, you know, like when we get together for festivals, remember everybody that goes to festivals, Malcolm X Fest, BAM Africa, Dance Africa, right? International Arts Festival, things like that. When you in Chicago, Taste of Chicago, you know, when our people come together, it's magical, right? It's magical. Why? Because the frequency in the ionosphere, in the circumference in which we are, it's at a higher level, because people who are vibrating at a high level, when they're in the same space, it does something to that space. It magnetizes that space. It clears up all negative energy, because negative energy will have to rise up like water rises to its highest level. And then we're doing commerce, and then we're doing culture, and then we're doing other things like communicating and socializing outside of the phones and whatnot. This is not even fair. Me on live talking to a fucking phone is not really fair to me, because I would connect with you better. You would fare better if we were face to face. This would be a completely different exchange if all 160 people was in the room and you could feel the energy. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'll take my glasses off, nigga. You could look into my soul. You could feel the energy. You could feel the vibes. And then I could also, because I've done this in lectures before. I want to know who is in the audience. Because I'm being gypped, I'm being cheated out of the worth and the wealth of my network because I don't get to meet you. So here it is. You a videographer and I need you. You a web designer and I need you. You an app developer and I needed you all my fucking life. And here it is. We're trapped between this phone. I feel like I'm in a Bing or something. You know what I mean? I don't know who I'm talking to. And the only time I get to meet you is when I'm sleeping on a train and then you slide over like you're fucking sliding in my DMs and hit me with a light elbow. And I'm a light sleeper. And I could have had the Gillette right in my mouth and been, oh, you know what I'm saying? I could have been on some Rikers Island shit. Because when you're on a train in New York City in 2020, nigga, you're Mad Max. This is Escape from New York. This is Snake Plissken. New York is Gotham City. The homeless people done turned some of the trains into their living room. You understand? The mental health, this is the dog days of summer. I've never seen, right? I've never seen the unraveling of black people. In particular, I think the mask is deteriorating people's health because they're breathing in their breath. But a lot of people who I see behind the mask, they don't look as healthy as they did before they started making us wear masks. And then the people who are wearing the mask, they still are looking like they touched. And then in places like Harlem, they're letting out prisoners. They're letting out mental health patients. They are dumping all of the quote unquote useless eaters into the streets, right? And it's affecting, the homeless are roaming. It's affecting the atmosphere. So they're like, yo, they didn't tell niggas to work out when they was at home, obviously. They didn't tell niggas get right when they was at home on COVID. No, I think everybody was smoking some drugs, drinking a lot of Hennessy, you know what I'm talking about? And watching Pornhub. Because niggas is out here looking washed this summer. How about that? It's looking crazy in these streets. I'm talking about, I'm feeling real Thanos-like walking through these motherfucking streets. How about that? I'm feeling real Thanos. I'm in a Thanos state of mind around these motherfuckers. That's why I got up out of New York. You know what I mean? I'm just doing a special appearance. I'm not out here like that no more. I can't do it. I can't do it. For what? Yo, Red, you gotta be with the people. You niggas never told me who the people was. The people is right here on the live, and that's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the 85ers. I think it done turned into 89ers now. It's the 89%ers. The numbers done went up. I'm feeling like Dr. Manhattan. I'm feeling like Apocalypse. I'm feeling like Thanos. I'm feeling like Ultron. I'm feeling like a super villain around these niggas. I'm feeling like the Joker in Gotham. I don't feel like Batman. I don't feel like the Dark Knight. Real talk. I'm feeling like, who was that dude? Bane. Because these niggas look like they up to something. A whole bunch of them look like they came from Epstein Island. You see the creepiness coming out of these niggas, bro. She said, calm down, baby. Look, like I said, this is the Jason months. And this is the dog days of the summer. You know, it's hot outside. So when the father is home, the son is gonna act up. When Asar is here, then Heru's supposed to stand up. We supposed to see black men on their warrior hood this summer. We supposed to see black men on their Shango, on their Ogun this whole summer, because this is Corona rising. Niggas is sitting down to urinate. How about that? And y'all giving them passes. And I'm not rocking with that. And I'm gonna draw a clear line, and nobody could cross that line. Real talk. I'm gonna get with my militia. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get with my militia, and we just gonna stop fucking with people and unplug from this bitch for real. Because none of this, you could wind up throwing your life away. just walking in these streets right now. Do you understand what I'm explaining to you? If you are an alpha male, if you're a warrior, if you about that life, if you're not somebody who code switches, bends and folds, you be smiling and beguiling, you out here doing the fucking cha-cha with everybody. If you're not that person, then you could relate to what I'm talking about. That walking through these streets and walking through this through the valley of death and walking through this cesspool of degeneracy, it's not good on one's soul when one is trying to be compassionate about one's people. They're really trying my patience. I'm seeing shit that I'm not supposed to see. You can't unsee some of the shit that I'm out here seeing. I had did a live 2 weeks ago in Marcus Garvey Park in Harlem. I was on the top of the mountain. There's a watchtower up there. That's a known area for Chichiman, for niggas that are acting Roman, to be around. When I was on the live and I was leaving that area, I walked into a scene where a grown man was pulling his freaking pants up. How about that? You understand? That's what I saw. In the daylight. It wasn't even, the sun didn't even set. This was bright summer day. And I saw a grown man with another grown man, and they had a other grown man standing on the top of the thing looking at them, and he was pulling up his pants. Shit that you can't unsee. I'm not in Sing Sing. I'm not in Alcatraz. I'm in Harlem seeing shit like this. So I'm like, yo, bro, y'all trying my patience. You're not getting on the boat with us. You're not getting on the boat with us. You're not getting on my boat. I'm going to just say that right now. You're not getting on the boat with us, my niggas. You're not sitting with us. Y'all could play with that all y'all want, with that deaf culture. Y'all could entertain that. Y'all could make excuses. Y'all could rock with that. That's not what I was raised as, bro. I'm not raised for that. That's not what I did not sacrifice all of this to be here in this time and conjuncture to just to switch off my fucking monkey brain and act like everything is cool. It's not. It's not. I'm not going for that. If that's the world that y'all want to live in, cool. And I'm not on some you can have this earth either, because the earth is my turf, my niggas. The earth, I'm taking the earth. We're going to take the earth. Whatever part of the earth that we deem as to be the best part of the earth, that's what we're going to aim to take. I got an estate in the Caribbean with my name on it. I'm not just a more land because I'm playing with this shit. I'm a more land because I got more land than you can imagine. And it's really in my spirit, I guess my spiritual advisors and my spirit guides are showing me all of this because they're pushing me into a place where I'm outside of my comfort zone, and I'm going to be forced to make a decision to do something that's going to be a life changer, right? And that life changer is going to be, you're going to have to take your show and you're going to have to take your family, your innocent young son, your God seed, right? And your other two seeds. You're going to have to figure out, because this ain't it. I'm pushed into a space where I'm forced to say, this is not it. You know, we could come, this is like when Neo was coming into the Matrix, but where is Zion? Where can I unplug to? It can't just be in with my wife in the comfort of our home. That just can't be Zion. It got to be more than that. We got to want more for ourselves. I want to be somewhere where all of the God hop music is playing. In the hookah bar, in the nightclub, at the bar, when we go to eat at the restaurant. That's what I want. I want to see our art that's on the wall. I want to see our master teachers. I want to see the books. If we go to a restaurant, I want them to have their books. I want their lectures to be on the goddamn TV. That's the kind of world that I want. When I'm in the elevator, I want to listen to Rock when I'm going home. If I got to go to the bathroom and I'm like, hurry up, get to my floor, I want to listen to some Rock. That's what I want to listen to. I want to be in that environment. How do you know what your DNA is even going to... Everybody's like, oh, we in the fifth dimension. Oh, my goodness. Niggas is upgrading. How do you know this? What is your measurement? That you a little more smarter than you was when you was a knuckle dragger? That you think that's what did it? Or because you went on a fucking trip with that Molly and it told you that you was lit? What is your measurement? What are you coming with? How? How? You live in a cul-de-sac of woke niggas? Where are you coming from with that? Cause you lit on the internet? Cause you got some numbers? What's that? What's you got views? Like that's a touchdown? No. That's the Matrix. That's an illusion. It's not real. This is not real. This is part of the Matrix. The Neo went into the Matrix through his phone. Come on, let me get some water. Let that shit settle for a minute. Neo went through to the Matrix through the phone. They didn't have cell phones in the movie, so you didn't catch it. They were on dial-ups, rotaries. But when Neo was jumping out the Matrix, it was in the phone. This is not real. This is a Black Mirror. It's the Matrix. I could be whoever I want to be on the internet. I just happen to be myself. And I guess I should be a character if I want to get, if I want to be around a bunch of characters. I could be a character. But I'm just Red Pill. I'm doing what my name, is charging me to do. Blame it on Red Pill. Don't blame it on Philip Moreland. This is Red Pill activation. I've been on my square since niggas met me. You understand? I've been doing what the fuck I said I came to do since niggas met me. Since I pulled up, I never pivoted. You know what I'm talking about? I never pivoted. I've always been this. So that's what I'm here to do. But at the end of the day, something got to come out of that. It has to be never, like, even when it comes to the music, I'm willing to unplug and go plug myself into a studio and never be on a live and never show up to a lecture and never do any of that woke shit and never do none of that again. And just immerse myself in art. You know what I'm talking about? And paint and shit. And, just live with my children. To me, that would be peaceful. Just create. I just want to create. I just want to get the creation out because life is short. I just want to create. I want to get all of this shit the fuck out so I could leave this bitch and do the real work. That's the only thing. But when you're in this conundrum, you can't really get a lot of things done. There's so many distractions. It's so many leaks that you gotta, I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for my experience and the many things that, that are entrusted and entailed in my journey. But because time is not what it was 6 months ago, you can't spread yourself thin. Yeah, that's what Kambada did for years. And as an artist, I'm not a rapper. I just rap. You know what I'm saying? I don't consider myself a rapper. Kambada is a rapper. When I met him, he had a manager. Nigga, that's a rapper. You know what I'm talking about? I don't got no manager. I really, that's not, you ain't meet me with a manager. That's a rapper. This is what he lives. This is what he breathes. This is what he eats. He's dedicated to that. When he goes in his rabbit hole, you cannot find Cam. You know what I mean? You got to love that man. Because if you don't, you could get mad at him. Like, damn, son is dodging me. What's going on? He don't want to answer my calls. But he's in his hibernation. He's in his space because that's what certain artists do. That's what certain artists do. I won't consider myself a rapper. I'm not a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I don't live my life like a rap. Nigga, I get reminded that I rap when niggas be like, yo, you coming to the studio? I'm like, oh yeah, I rap too. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, dead ass, like I don't think about, I listen to my music when I'm riding and I'm moving through, but it's not like I'm on a whole different mission. When I show up, it's not about rap. You know what I'm talking about? When I pull up and I'm doing shit and the rap don't got nothing to do with it. The music is just the soundtrack. I use that shit to hype me up to go handle my business. But that's a hobby. That's a hobby, yeah. I'm an artist, right? So as a master artist, I drew. My sister, my older sister taught me how to draw when I was young. And me and my brother are master artists. A.A. Rashid, whose shirt this is, right? This is the Moors. He bodied that, right? A.A. Rashid is a master artist. KT the Arch Degree is a master artist. I'm talking about master artists, to whereas when I was a teenager, I was winning awards. I won a whole statewide contest for my art. I went to a talented school when I was in junior high. Me and AA was in talented school together, Satellite West. You can't get in that school if you're a fucking dummy. Not just a dummy, you have to have a talent. It was a school for talented mutants. And all of us was melanated, all mutants. Many of my alumni is in the industry. You know, they're in Silicon Valley. They moved around. But rapping or writing a rhyme or poetry is the same kind of expression, in my humble opinion, as drawing. You're just drawing through words. You know what I'm saying? Poetry is just it's just drawing instead of drawing, because when I draw, I don't draw like tracing and shit. I'm drawing from my mind. I'm creating characters like H.P. Lovecraft, nigga. I'm bringing up characters from my subconsciousness. I'm creating worlds and whatnot from my mind. So when I'm writing and I'm writing these 16s and these bars, it's the same thing. I'm drawing with the pen and it's words. I'm drawing with words. So if anybody understands, especially the Scorpions out there, we need an outlet. If we don't have an outlet, we will explode, right? If we don't have an outlet, we will disrupt. We will self-destruct. We have a lot of energy, and that energy happens to be a self-destructive energy. Scorpios kill themselves and then resurrect from their ashes. We stab ourselves with our stinger. If we can't sting you, we could sting ourselves. So Scorpios have a extreme self-destructive power. I'm talking about a salacious, self-destructive, self-sabotaging power that we have to channel. If not, we will burn ourselves up. We will destroy ourselves because we have so much energy, right? And with the red chakra. What about Leos? I can't speak about the Leos like that. The Leos are known for their ego. Yeah, shout out to Goddess Indra. You know what it is. You know what I'm talking about. You know I'm spitting bars. You know, we are magnificent people, but we're fucking haunted, okay? We're haunted by our shadow selves, right? So how do we channel that energy? We channel that energy through our art, right? We channel that energy through our creativity. We channel that energy through our, warriorhood. We might have to go out and cut some people up or something. That's why a lot of Scorpions are war generals and warriors. Because we got to channel that dark energy. You know? Can we talk about the need to always sell the things we make as a hobby? Seems like everything gotta be sold these days. What has happened to music value? Music is free these days. Music is streamed these days. The music business model has changed from selling songs to streaming. There is no more selling of music. You're buying merch, you're buying tickets to the concert, you're buying tickets to the movie that they may make, or their video if they decide to do something like what Beyonce did and make a film out of an album. That's when you are going to buy it. But everything is free. It's a free economy, in case you didn't realize it. You don't pay. You got Spotify, Apple Music. Whenever something drops, I go right on the streaming networks. But if it's an artist that's in our community and they want money for their projects, even if they let you stream it, I'm going to give them the bread because you vote with your dollar. I understand the concept of a person. If you created an album and that was your hobby, that's not your real hobby anymore. That's a business. You know what I'm saying? When you out there just making songs, you recorded and playing with it, yeah, that's a hobby. But when you go and make a project, it's not a hobby because it's a project. So if you put your sweat equity and you put your intellectual property and you put your time and you put a bunch of things, because if you're somebody who's out here and that's your hobby, but your other hobby is dealing with all kind of other things that are of a different kind of value, if you take 1 minute away from that, you're taking away from the value of the things that you initially do. You might be doing 4 or 5 other streams. So your time is valuable and it's priceless, and you can't put a price tag on that. So that's just really a tip that you're paying, is a tip. Like when you eat a plate of food and we leave a tip. Civilized people leave tips. You know what I'm talking about? That's what sovereigns do. That's what nobles do. That's what kings, the ancestors of the kings, that's what they supposed to do. That's what woke conscious people do. You know what I'm talking about? They sock it to your pocket. So my time is up. I'm out of here. All right?